you like it, you don't like it. Comedy is subjective.
It's a different time now. People are super sensitive about everything you say, anything on social media. Everybody, the moment something comes out, everybody needs to blast back and everything. Like Eddie Murphy's Delirious.
Yep.
One of the best comedy shows you'll ever watch. This was during the Reagan era, though.
Are they taking it off from Netflix now?
I know exactly, right? I asked because
it's like what do you call this? Apu from The Simpsons.
Simpsons, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Apu from The Simpsons. Yes, the world right now is so PC sensitive. If you go abroad, you need to watch your material. I watch my material very well when I go to Australia because I know they are PC sensitive, but they're not as PC sensitive as America. America is even worse.
Yeah.
So it depends on which region you perform in.
So Eddie Murphy's Delirious would never get replayed, or he will never be able to retour Delirious right now, right?
Not only that, there was another comedian, Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle's new one.
Yeah.
Had a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know, you like it, you don't like it. Comedy is subjective. It's whether or not the platform is brave enough to put it up.
Now, when you say you go and then you know what is PC and what is, how do you know that line?
Well,
because you've never gotten in trouble. Like you've never gone thrown in prison before, right?
No,
for the things
not
you said.
yet. Oh my God.
Right, that's what.
Yeah.
How do you know where that line is, and how have you stayed out of prison?
Well, I learned my first time in Australia. We did Perth and Adelaide Fringe. It was 1 month. Perth was 3 days. Adelaide was 2 weeks. I learned in Adelaide that there were certain things that the Australian community can't take.
Like what? There.
Some racial jokes.
Right.
Racial, not racist, but racial on Asian.
Okay.
Right? Like I was talking about
Right.
Chinese girls, you know. And I saw the white lady in front of me looked. Then I knew. So the joke wasn't the problem. It's like, how do you maneuver this joke to make it sensitive enough for them to be able to accept it. So actually it's just the way of how you tweak it. So the second time when I went back to Melbourne, and also this year when I went to we did Sydney, we did Melbourne, we did Queen Bayan, Canberra, I think that's it. So you adjust, and you have to adjust with the white crowd. You have to with the colonial crowd, I guess. You need to adjust because for them it's already PC. You know, you need to adjust.
Do you think it's just now though that it's just because of what's happening?
Yes.
And then after a few years things are going to settle and then you can start saying stuff again, or it's just going to get worse? Because it has gotten more and more PC.
It's really hard to say. There are a lot of comedians right now who's like a bit fed up with this PC culture.
Yeah.
But yet you can't deny that what's happening in the States at the moment.
Yeah, and I completely understand that though. Yeah.
So don't go there.
Yeah,
All I
right,
can say is save it. Don't go there.
Yeah.
You know, but of course when you're Dave Chappelle or Eddie Murphy, you know, there will be times when if you look back at like what you said 10 years ago, you know, and now, you know, I guess Eddie would be a little bit more conscious if he was going to do his one
Correct.
persona. But then again, you're talking about comedians, and comedians have never ever sat back and said, I'm going to do PC. Comedians are the first one to like throw their balls out and like don't take me lah, don't take me. You know, I'm just going to be true to myself.
What's the point of being a comedian if you can't say what you want, right? But would Eddie Murphy be shocked watching his Delirious stuff and go,
Some have. Like some Saturday Night Live skits have what do you call this, come out and say we're sorry.
I know Fallon has done
it. Jimmy Fallon has done it, you know, because you
but that affects his current rice bowl, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's why I say it's round and round is there. Round and round is there. So I'm hoping that perhaps in Asia we are not so serious or so about that, because eventually comedy is all about laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then of course there's another side, like you can't laugh at other races and
Yeah.
things.
So now racial tensions are all over the world,
Yeah.
right? But so what's a good comedy bit to get into? Like, because like for as long as I can remember, men have been saying like all the really horrible jokes about women, right? Women belong in the kitchen, and it's
There's still some guys who
yeah.
say that.
But you do the man bashing thing,
Yes.
a lot, right?
Yes.
And is that the same? So if you go to Melbourne, so you can't say anything about race, but you can talk about.
Well,
butt
I
sex.
don't male bash them,
Yeah.
but in fact, I kind of sometimes bash more women, but it's done in such a way that it's not a put off.
Right.
Yeah. So it's a very delicate fine line.
Yeah.
You know?
Cause it's like it's funny, and some guys go, "Oh, that's true, but it's not. Oh, how dare she say that about me?
Yeah, correct. But I never male bash an whole male segment, but my jokes always bring them into a picture where it's kind of like an observation. So I do observation.
Right.
I don't say you guys are idiots.
Yeah.
It's observation. I'll be like, some guys are just idiots who
Yeah.
don't know what to say when they come home.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Glad you liked it. Now, if you want to check out a full discussion on all our other episodes, click right here. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.